This training video will show you the basics of entering competitors into an event. From the main SpeedNet software screen, under the Oval Track tab, click the Entrance module. From the Entrance module, you'll select the event date and the class. We're going to select Stock Car for our class. We strongly encourage you to have create your event configuration before you enter the entrance in. Alright. One of the biggest things to understand as far as entering entrance into the race is that first you're entering the car into the race and then you put the driver in the car. For example, our first car, Gary Barnes, is a owner-driver. So when we double-click his car and put him in the race, he's automatically entered as the driver of that car. Now we can double-click on Jim's Towing, which is a corporate owner, and that's going to pop a driver selection window. We can select the last driver that was in the car or the driver that was associated with that car, or we could select another driver and put him in the car. Okay? And again, just double click, or if you prefer, you can drag and drop them from the left to the right hand side. We're going to go ahead and enter the rest of these cars in. If the driver that last drove the car is the one driving that night, just click OK. Now, you'll notice that we have drivers over here that are a duplicate. Obviously, the same person can't drive two different cars in a race. To change the driver of a car, right-click on the car, which will bring up our driver select window, and select the driver of that car and click OK. And you notice that that's now changed that driver for that particular car. Another common occurrence at the registration window is to get a new driver that walks up. Well, that's easily handled by clicking the third icon up on the left, which is Add New Competitor, or you can go to Options, Add New Competitor, or probably the easiest way to do it is by hitting the F1 key. By hitting F1, I automatically pop a competitor record, add a new competitor. Now I'm able to enter that new competitor. I can enter their car number and the class, close and save, and that competitor now becomes available here to be able to put them in the race. You can also highlight that and either go to Options, select Competitor Profile, or hit your F2 button on the keyboard, and that will automatically bring up the competitor profile for the driver of the car that you have highlighted on the left hand side of the page. So if you needed to change any of the driver information, by double clicking him, we have him in the race, and that's the basics of getting drivers in the events module for a race night.